Hi everybody, it's me, Danielle Sims. Welcome to my little house in the valley. It is Monday, and I have to tell you, it's been a pretty exciting Monday so far. If you're just tuning in, hi Newman, thanks for tuning in, honey. You're always such an awesome support, blah, 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 blah. I can't talk today, apparently. Hi Chantal, don't forget to hashtag live, let people know that you're here in the comments. So as I was saying, it's Monday, and it's been an actually pretty exciting Monday for me. Hi Craig, thanks for tuning in. So today on my little house in the valley, I'm going to be making a pulled pork out of jackfruit. So there's going to be no meat in my recipe whatsoever. For anybody that had a chance to catch my my live video this morning at 8 or whatever doing my makeup, check it out. This stuff is completely long lasting, so anybody that wants to know, it's good makeup. Hi Chloe, thanks for tuning in. So it's Monday, and I've gone ahead and gotten some of my ingredients and all that ready for my recipe. We're going to be making cauliflower bites, and I'm going to be topping naan bread with some pulled jackfruit or pulled pork, and we're going to top it out with some mushrooms and all sorts of yummy stuff. So first things first, I'm going to pick you guys up and I'm going to turn you around. All right, so I'm going to start my cauliflower bites first because, as you can see, hi Randy, thanks for tuning in. As you can see, you're here. My oven just beeped because I was preheating it at 400 degrees. And you're going to be cooking your cauliflower bites for about 15 minutes at 400 degrees. So I took a half head of cauliflower and I just chopped it up into little bite-sized pieces. And then in here, this is my batter. Now I'm going to dip my cauliflower into here. So in here I have 1 cup of regular all-purpose flour. If you happen to need gluten-free, rice flour works very well for this recipe as well. I used a cup of the natural milk. I used a tablespoon of barbecue spice and a tablespoon of the Cajun seasoning. And I stirred it all into the bowl here. Hi Louise, thanks for tuning in. Oh, sorry, I'm bumping my camera here. So, now, that is what I'm going to put my cauliflower in. Hi Mark, thanks for tuning in. Then, once I'm done dunking my cauliflower into this batter, I'm actually going to bread it. Now in here, I used 1 cup of the breadcrumbs, and then again I used a tablespoon of the Cajun spice and a tablespoon blah 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 of the barbecue spice, and just mixed it into that container. And that's it. So that's for the cauliflower bites. Now the pulled pork jackfruit. So I use 1 can. Hang on, I'm going to turn this around because it's on the French side, which is fine, but 1 can of the organic jackfruit. I'm going to be using about a cup of pineapple, a cup of mushrooms, my naan bread, barbecue sauce. Hi Tara, thanks for tuning in. What else here? My meat marinade from Clubhouse, and this Mamacita's barbecue marinade. So when I know that I'm going to be making this recipe, I take my jackfruit, I open the can and just drain out the water that's in there. I put my jackfruit into a container that looks like this, and then I put in, hi Sean, thanks for tuning in. I put in 2 tablespoons of the Mamacita barbecue marinade, and I put in half a pack of this Clubhouse meat marinade. And I just throw it in a container like this, and I just let it marinate for the day. Just shake it up and just leave it in your container. So then, once your jackfruit is done marinating, I will show you, I'm going to show you the cauliflower bites started, but I'll show you the next step once your jackfruit is marinated in a moment. But let's get this stuff. Sorry, I'm moving you guys around here. I just want to get this stuff. Okay, I'm going to turn you around. And I'm going to put you down here. Hopefully my camera doesn't flip too bad. All right. Okay. So, breadcrumbs, cauliflower, and then my batter. And I'm going to use my Gotham steel pan. And these are awesome because you can just pop them right into the oven. You don't even have to worry about the handles or anything. So, cauliflower in the batter. And I'm just getting these going because I've already got my jackfruit done. And I will just show you guys really quick how I did that. But let's get these in the oven because I'm putting the jackfruit recipe on naan bread, which I'm actually going to be putting in the oven as well. So I'll get these cauliflower bites going. And it's a super simple recipe, and if you like to hide vegetables for your children, this is a fantastic way to do it. They would never know that they're eating cauliflower. Super yummy. My oldest daughter, Cassandra, when she comes over, usually requests these, but she's coming over on Wednesday instead, so I'll be making something different that day. Something new for all of us to try. I like finding new recipes and just, I like finding recipes, old recipes that I would have enjoyed, whether it's a hamburger recipe or chicken nugget recipe or something like that, and then I incorporate a vegetable like cauliflower into make cauliflower bites, and they look like little chicken nuggets, and they're pretty yummy if you've never tried them. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this moving a little quicker here. Grab my spoon, and I'm just going to toss my cauliflower around into my batter. I don't suggest doing this into your breadcrumbs because the batter will absorb in your breadcrumbs very fast. And it will make a big mess, like it does on my fingers, right? All right, so here. And into the pan. There we go. It's going a little faster. And into the pan. Oh, I almost uncoordinated there. That's what happens when I try going too fast. I'm like all excited. Oh, nice. All right. So what do you guys have going on today? What are you making for supper? Comment. Tell me what you're making for supper in the comments. What are you making for dinner tonight? Are you having like pizza or spaghetti or hamburger, lasagna? What are you making at home? I know what Newman's having. He's having cauliflower bites. Hi Natasha, thanks for tuning in. I'm making cauliflower bites, and I'm making a pulled pork out of jackfruit. So I'm just actually getting my cauliflower bites all done up, so because my oven is preheated at 400 degrees, I'm gonna put these in there for about 10 to 15 minutes until they crisp up. And if you've never had cauliflower bites, these are actually very awesome. Craft dinner. Leftover sketty. Chantal, did you use my recipe yesterday? Or did you make your own sketty? craft dinner. Oh, no offense. Oh my god, when we lived in Timmins and after my husband was in his car accident, we ate so much craft dinner that if I never see another box of KD again, I'm quite alright with that. I don't mind making like a homemade mac and cheese. But yeah, the KD, I don't know what it is, and even over the years that I find that the ingredients of it have changed. I tried a box of KD, I think it was about 3-4 months ago. I just had this weird craving for it. So I picked one up, cooked it, and my noodles were like mush. I don't understand. And I didn't overcook them any longer than I normally would. So I don't get it. Alright, so we are almost done with these cauliflower bites. And I am going to give my hands a quick rinse before I go forward. I have a couple left here, so. So tomorrow, I'm going to be making a banana bread. So instead of actually making an entire dinner, I'm actually going to be making just a banana bread. I've got like a ton of bananas in my freezer that I have to use up. So I'm like, why not? Let's make a banana bread. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick here. And because my oven is fantastically already preheated, I'm gonna have those cauliflower bites in. Sarah is just reading Natasha. She says, my son asked for it, and I'm weird. I eat it with soy sauce. Oh, that's different. I never would have thought of that. How does that taste? Do you like with cheese and soy sauce, or just the noodles with soy sauce? Hi Frank, thanks for tuning in. I'm just about to put my cauliflower bites in the oven. So if you're missing the recipe or any of the ingredients, once the live video is done loading, you can go back and replay. So in the oven they go. And slide it out of the way. And I've already got my naan bread on my baking sheet. So, as I mentioned earlier, I'm trying to make sure I have the right burner on because I always mess this up. I don't know why. It's the silliest thing. All right, so we're good. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, I took my can of jackfruit. I drained it. I put it into a Ziploc container, which is like this. Hello, Valerie. How's the weather out in Newfoundland? Beautiful. So I took my jackfruit and I marinated it this morning. I used my half pack of my meat tenderizer and my 2 tablespoons of the barbecue marinade, which again is at the beginning of this video, and you guys can go back and check it out on the replay. So once I was ready to cook my jackfruit, I went ahead and added a cup, or sorry, I went ahead and added my marinated jackfruit. I'm just gonna pick you guys up and flip you around here so I can show you as I'm explaining. Snowy and wet. Yeah, it's pretty snowy here too. All right, so as you can see, oh, bless you. Holy. My husband scares people in Walmart when he sneezes. Do you understand why? So anyways, back to the recipe. So the marinated jackfruit, I cooked it on a medium heat, and I just cooked it for about 10 minutes. And as it was cooking, because as you can see, it's not in chunks anymore, I just used my fork and I just literally pressed it down. And as it started to, the chunks started to break up very easily and become very like flaky, like this, I added a cup of barbecue sauce to it. And then I just let it slow cook on a medium heat, keeping an eye on it just to make sure that it didn't burn. So I'm going to turn you guys around. I almost hit the finish button. Ooh, that would have been a big mistake. Because we're not done. All right, so back over here you go. And so again, I've already got my jackfruit completely cooked and ready to go, and I can just literally throw it right on top of my naan bread. However, I'm just going to heat it up just a little bit. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to take my mushrooms. And I'm just going to add these to my pan. I'm just going to saute them up a little bit. Just so that way there, when I top it, it's not burn stuff. Especially me, let's not burn myself. Just so that way there, when I go to take my jackfruit, top it on my naan bread, I'm actually going to top it with a little bit of mushrooms. And I want to soften them up before putting them in the oven, because this isn't going to stay in the oven very long. Alright, so I actually forgot a couple of... Oh my goodness, I forgot some stuff! Honey! Can you come help me? For a minute? Alright.
You're interrupting my peanut and Xbox time.
I'm sorry. Can you get some stuff out of the fridge for me?
I can.
Look at you munching. Why don't you wait till dinner?
Because I gotta smell all this cooking.
Right. Okay, go in the fridge. And get me a bag of cheese, please. Cheese, please. Hi, Crystal. Thanks for tuning in. Ah, I hit the wrong button. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Hang on, I'm trying to fix this. All right, there we go. Sorry. I was trying to wave. I was trying to wave to Crystal as she tuned in, and all of a sudden I lost my screen. Multitasking. All right. So I would also like, look at you go. Can you also get me, what do you want on top of you? Do you want hot peppers, olives? Yeah, just some hot peppers and olives. There we go. Just add on top of our naan bread with the
green olive, yeah.
jackfruit. Yes, we have green olives in there somewhere. We should have black olives for you as well.
We do, but the green is good.
Can I do with that? Well, thank you very much. And go eat your peanuts and finish your Xbox game.
I'm not playing Xbox.
Oh, you
I'm
said you
not
were.
playing it.
Okay. All right, so this is ready to go. You wave into the world. Wave into the world. So, I'm just going to take my jackfruit, pulled pork, and I'm just going to add that right on top of my naan bread. Hi, Stacy. He's gone back in the living room now. He's watching his food being made now instead of standing over it, smelling it. Well, I can still smell it in the living room. This is the thing about having a little house. I can smell the cooking everywhere. All right. So now my mushrooms. Top of some mushrooms. Sorry about that. All right. I'm gonna put this hot pan over here. And now I'm just gonna grab. Pardon my reach. Oh, there we go. Pineapple. I love pineapple. Hello, Gwen. How are you today? Hopefully you're having a fantastic Monday. I am making pulled pork out of jackfruit on naan bread with mushrooms, and I am just topping it off now with some pineapple. I have my cauliflower bites in the oven. Pardon my reach. I gotta grab a paper towel. And yeah, so when the video's done loading, when I'm done doing my live, you guys can go back and watch the replay and get all my ingredients and num. All right, so I'm gonna top some. I'm gonna show this to you guys too before I pop it in the oven. I can smell the cauliflower bites and they smell freaking amazing. Facebook really needs to put a smell button. Then again, maybe that's not such a good idea. Imagine waking up, whatever kind of thing, and you think you're going to be getting someone's beautiful message or whatever of their breakfast. Yeah, that's a fart. So maybe a smell button's not such a good idea. All right. What else? So, what do you guys have planned for dinner tomorrow? I'm going to be doing my live video, and because we go on Thursdays to see my mom, I'm actually going to be making a pizza on Thursday, but she likes when I make homemade desserts. So we decided, since I have a whole lot of bananas in my freezer, that I'd make some banana bread tomorrow. And we're just going to have just a simple, quick and easy stir fry for dinner, which I've showed you guys before, so and I'll show you again. But I will be on live probably, I don't know. Let's see what time I feel like going on live tomorrow. Might go at noon or something like that, since I'm just making a banana bread. So, last but not least, cheese to top that all up. And then I'm just going to pop this right in the oven. I'm going to check on my cauliflower bites first, just to see how far along we are, because they should be ready soon. They take about 10-15 minutes in the oven at 400 degrees. So I'm just going to grab my oven mitts, and I'm going to check. No puppies, I didn't drop anything on the floor, sorry. Oh, they walked away. But you know, I'm just going to give that a shake. All right, and I'm going to flip you guys around just to show you before I put everything back in the oven. All right, are you ready? Here we go. All right. So that's the pulled pork jackfruit on the naan bread. And I'm going to melt that down in the oven. And this is the cauliflower bites. It's so hot. I don't want to touch the pan. I almost did, but I would have friggin' burnt my hand and it would have hurt. So, back around. That's it. That's my meal for Monday. And if you guys didn't have a chance to see it, I've started my makeup videos, and this was my makeup that I put on at 8 o'clock this morning. So, does it last? Yes, it does. It lasts a long, long time. So, I hope you've enjoyed my recipe for today, and don't be afraid to share it with others or try it yourself. Let me know how you like it, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good day.